It's time to reveal two new TEPPEN cards for the upcoming expansion, Haunted by Memories.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
That's right, a new expansion already on the way for TEPPEN, and I've got two new cards from said expansion to reveal in this video. Now, before we jump right into the cards, I do want to discuss the new hero and the new keyword for Haunted by Memories, because I think both of those will be important to understanding our new cards. That said, if you just want to see the cards, there are some links in the description below to take you right to the timestamps where I'll reveal said cards. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the new hero for TEPPEN. That's right, the new hero is Zero. That's a great pun, of course, but I'm just happy to see another Mega Man X family character making their way into the TEPPEN roster. And Zero is going to bring with him a new keyword called Memory. This will be both across numerous cards in Haunted by Memories, but also will function as one of Zero's hero arts as a pretty key component. So let's talk about memory. What is that? Well, this new keyword will function this way. Basically, the game is going to remember how many action cards have been played throughout the course of that match. So if 5 have been played, then that's a memory of 5. And certain cards will have triggers like memory 2, memory 5, memory 10. And those triggers will only activate if that memory level has been achieved. So, if it's memory 10, you'll have to get 10 action cards played throughout the course of the game before you're able to activate that upgrade or bonus effect on the card. The same can be said for one of Zero's hero arts. It's going to have 3 different upgrade levels based on memory. So since Zero is a purple element hero, and purple has historically been great about spamming all kinds of action cards and having all these action card synergy plays that, buff other things with action cards, this is a really good fit for purple in particular, although certainly other colors have a lot of cheap action cards as well. But basically, the more you spam, the faster you can achieve these memory bonuses and unlock cool elements of all these memory keyword cards. So that said, let's go ahead and take a look at our first card here, which, as you might have guessed, has the memory keyword being utilized in it. It is Manuela Hidalgo, a new purple unit card coming in at 3 MP with 2 attack and 5 health, and she has memory 2. So if 2 action cards have been played, she'll have an effect that adds 1 action card from your deck to the X pocket, and it looks like memory cards are going to have a nice little tally there that shows you what your memory count is currently at, so you'll know what needs to be done to achieve the memory effect. And certainly a memory of 2 seems like this is going to be a very easy trigger to activate. It's not hard to get just a couple action cards out in a given match. And what that means for Manuela is you've got here a nice sort of engine, I think, for any sort of memory style deck, or even an engine to help empower your Zero hero art utilizing memory, because Manuela is going to be adding that extra action card to your hand. So basically, as soon as you get to 2, again, very easy, she's going to help you start cycling into more action cards, which you can then play very efficiently for additional memory bonuses, right? Maybe you get another Manuela down, she gives you another action card, and you start this cycle or this chain where you're just completing more and more memory upgrades, perhaps eventually finding some really powerful payoff memory cards that do something just ridiculous or game-winning in essence. So Manuela is not a game-winning sort of card, but she is that setup, that fuel that just serves as the kind of foundation for a deck to build out into a lot of more powerful memory synergy style plays. And all the while, she's attached to a very reasonably statted unit here for 3 MP, so you're going to be happy to get some stats down and just get things moving. What I think that means is Manuela looks like she could be a really suitable piece for any kind of memory style deck, or really just a deck that's centered around action cards, right? Of course, those are kind of one and the same, but you don't necessarily have to have a big memory payoff card. Just cycling into, both the card that replaces Manuela in hand and an additional action card as well means you're going to be moving through your deck quickly and utilizing any kind of action card synergy or just powerful, cheap action cards. Manuela fits in really nicely, which I think makes this a flexible and rather subtly powerful card. Now, I will say if you're unfamiliar with Manuela as a character, like I was, actually wasn't familiar with this one despite being a fairly big Resident Evil fan. She comes from the Dark Side Chronicles game, which was a rail style shooter from like 10, 12 years ago, I think. And if you read a little bit more about her backstory and history, you'll see that even in the artwork here, there's a few different kind of memories captured in this card. You can note some blood on her dress and a bandage covering her arm there. I would encourage you to go read up on this one and see just how well this fits into the idea of being haunted by memories, because it's a really, really cool lore and story background for this character. So that said, let's go ahead and jump into our second reveal. This time we've got ourselves a green element action card. It's Beautiful Romance, featuring Zero and Iris as characters, and this artwork's just beautiful, much like the last artwork was as well. Even featured prominently on the TEPPEN website here, advertising Haunted by Memories. And this action card will give a random green unit in your hand or X pocket +2 HP and -1 MP, but the MP costs cannot drop below 1. So we've got here a nice little health buff action card, much like many other green cards that love playing for high health totals and buffing health totals. That fits in nicely, but it's also going to offer a little bit of an MP discount on a future play. Now, what that means is kind of as a net here, you're spending 1 MP to get +2 HP, which is not maybe super exciting to me. I think there are certainly much stronger plays that I've seen in TEPPEN. But keep in mind, there's an additional layer of efficiency in this card for a couple reasons. One, anytime you enter an action phase in TEPPEN and you get that 2 bonus MP, sometimes it feels like you're playing a card just to utilize that 2 bonus MP without necessarily really achieving anything towards your game plan or investing in any sort of future play. Maybe you're just cycling through your hand. But in this case, you're getting to use that 2 bonus MP and sort of pass a part of that discount onto a future card. And in particular, it's going to be a unit card, right? So you're moving that MP discount or MP bonus that's available in action phases, usually restricted to action cards, and you're able to move it into a unit card instead, which is a cool kind of MP efficiency play that I think could offer Beautiful Romance a lot of flexibility. So not only do you have the inherent flexibility of cycling an action card, buffing a unit, all of those things are great, but you're passing on that discount, making a future unit card cheaper, which, you know, with all kinds of MP boost stuff, who knows what can be done with that, but certainly efficiency and tempo are really good things in TEPPEN. So Beautiful Romance looks like a neat little utility tool for me. Of course, it has to find a deck like any card, but I think that's a neat mechanic, and we could see that explored. Now, from a lore and story standpoint here, I can't imagine a better storyline for this expansion, with Zero being the new hero, Iris being a past love, and certainly one that is haunting Zero perhaps to this day. I don't want to spoil what all that means, but I would definitely encourage you to go check out the storyline for Zero and Iris, and some particularly tragic and haunting moments. So again here, just a beautiful reference to the theme and the name of the expansion. The flavor for Haunted by Memories seems to be absolutely off the charts and fantastic. So between these two cards, Beautiful Romance and Manuela Hidalgo, we're getting a nice little teaser, a preview of what's to come in Haunted by Memories, and I'm pretty excited to see some of these cards in action along with other future cards. That said, I'm certainly not going to be the only person revealing cards for Haunted by Memories. I would encourage you to check out the TEPPEN social channels to see other card reveals from other creators such as myself. And of course, if you still haven't played TEPPEN, there's a link down in the description below. Just check out TEPPEN. Give it a shot. It's totally free. It's a card game just about like any other I've ever played, given it has real-time plays and decision-making, and it's fast and furious and a lot of fun. So you should check it out. Very low risk and high reward from the fun levels. All that said, thank you so very much for joining me in this card reveal. Good luck out there in Haunted by Memories. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, game on.